Okay, I can download from the link.
You'll have to use a YouTube to MP3 converter, and then once you convert it, you'll have the MP3.
YouTube to MP3 converter. Okay. I think I use, let's see, YouTube to MP3 converter. I use what's it called? I convert YouTube to MP3. Literally what it's called. It's called onlinevideoconverter.com.
There's like if you just search it on Google, there's a million of them, and they all do the same thing.
Oh, there's a million. Okay, that's the one I use. Okay. Yeah, because I convert like movie clips for the show. Mm-hmm. You know, it doesn't actually work on some songs. Like I guess it's blocked. So a lot of songs are blocked, but if it's like a movie clip that or just some generic sounds, it lets you convert those. Mm-hmm. All right, so the nice thing about the Skype is it lets me detangle our audio so we never talk over each other. So that means that on this show, we need to be ultra careful not to talk over each other. Mm-hmm. I guess that's what that means. So you like this little show sheet I put together? It looks like you're putting comments in here.
Yeah, just
comments like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just wrote my answers.
Oh, I know. Hold on. Now I got to figure out where my questions are. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't really realize that.
Sure. Hold on. Let me. All right. Let me just. I'm just underlining. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, what shows are you up to right now? Are you still doing the Dynasty Tradecast on RotoViz?
Yeah, we still have that one, and then today I just started one with DLF with Dan, who's also on the Tradecast, where basically we yell at each other over random Dynasty shit. So
nice.
That started today.
Which Dan?
Sainio.
Oh, he's on the Saino, right?
Yeah, he won SFB.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Sainio.
Sainio, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sort of out of the loop a little bit on stuff. We've been working on this draft kit, this redraft draft kit forever, man. It's finally going to launch this week, I think. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it was a couple weeks ago. I was just like, for some reason, like searching through my email, and I found the email with whoever your editor guy is. We're like, hey, like, are you gonna get that video done? And I'm like, shit, I totally forgot about that.
It's all right. Eric McClung.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be exciting, man. Dude, don't worry. We're still waiting on Evan Silva's video and JJ Zacharyason's Kenny Galladay written blurb. Those are the two we're waiting on. Of like 40 guys, those are the two. So,
the two that have full-time jobs in fantasy and
also the two that know that pretty much because we're buddies, they know that I'm not going to get mad at them or yell at them on a podcast if they are late. So they're taking it for granted. They're taking me for granted. Mm-hmm. They're taking me for a ride. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'll wait patiently. Can't wait anymore though. It's good. It's got to go. The whole thing is we want to be the first out of the gate with this draft kit. That's the whole thing. It's quite something to have to read through 300 written analysis of players. Like it starts to really blend together after a while.
Yeah, especially redraft where it's the same. Oh, this guy's a value at his ADP because he's a wide receiver 9 last year, and now he's drafted a wide receiver 18. Okay, who cares?
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, I think that basically I think there's like 3 actual values. Like Randall Cobb, Kelvin Benjamin, and Rashard Matthews. I think there's like 3. They all can't be values, you know. But do you own any of those guys?
Some Cobb. I mean, I haven't really been big on the best ball redraft, so most of my stuff is on the dynasty side.
No, I mean in dynasty.
Okay, well, the names Cobb, Benjamin, and who?
Rashard Matthews.
Oh yeah, I've got some Matthews, some Cobb, but not really any Benjamin because just he's old.
Yeah, no, he's always been old, right? He's been old forever.
Yeah.
Someone tried to get Cobb for me in a dynasty league recently, and I said no. I was like, no, he's gonna. What am I missing? You know, he's gonna eat this year, right? I mean, maybe not. I mean, maybe Geronimo Allison.
There's the illustrious Marquez Valdez-Scantling to.
Yeah, I mean, what am I missing here? Like, no, I'm not trading you, Randall. Come on, winning a championship. My team is so poised to win a championship. It's so perfectly like this was the year. I mean, I won last year, but in this league, like it was actually this year everything was culminating to.
You're early.
Fuck no, I'm not letting him Cobb. You know, just because people know I like Cameron Meredith, so they're trying to dangle Cameron Meredith. Like, get out of here, man. Like, I'm gonna ride. Not in this. Maybe another team, but not this team. Not this team. This is win now. It's super flex. And last year, because it was so win now, I was like, I think I traded Jameis Winston for Melvin Gordon, which now is kind of a mistake. Looking back, I didn't.
I mean, we'll see because Winston, he looked really bad last year. Like as a Bucs fan, I'm worried.
I don't know. I don't think so, man. People that are doing redraft projections, are like, dude, it's gonna be bananas for Winston just based on the volume that he's been getting. It should be bananas for him this year, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for Tampa. You should be excited. I hope you are excited.
He has to stay healthy because his shoulder was not right all last year. So
no, I know if he's healthy, dude, it's exciting. You should be excited. All right, so let's
episode 69. Nice.
Yeah. So right, isn't that cool? So you're gonna bring us on. You're basically gonna say, "Hey, it's Nathan Powell. Welcome to the Sonic Truth Dynasty podcast. It's Nathan Powell, and where people can follow you, and then bring me on, and where people can follow me, and then you ask me what's going on, and we're off and running. I don't have any kind of mansion lifestyle for tonight. That's kind of a bummer. I just realized that. Let me give you some options here. No, I already did that one. Ooh. Do you like scrambled eggs?
I'm not an egg guy.
You're what?
I'm not an egg guy, no.
You're not an egg guy. How about English muffins?
Sure, what's wrong with it? What do you?
No. You ever use Google Keep?
No, I don't know what that is.
All right, we'll talk about you know what? We'll talk about your software update, and I'll talk about Google Keep. It's a note-taking app. Okay. But you can't download any apps because your computer won't let you.
Okay.
We're almost I'm always taking notes. All right, so bring us on, and dude, hey, we're back. Right? The Rotoballer crew.
Oh, there we go.
You ever go on? They're in the morning show.
Yeah, I didn't know. I haven't been asked on, and I don't really even care to.
You should. It's fun.
I've gotten lazy with my fantasy appearances.
You have? I go on like most Wednesdays at 8:00. But I think Raph could I could just remind him that you can come on anytime when football season. Want me to tell him?
I mean, not during football season. I can't do it in the morning because I'm working. But all summer I can do it.
Yeah, all summer, right? That's what I mean. Like in August.
Yeah. Well, no, not in August. Like June or July, I can do it.
Yeah, okay.
I go back to work. I go back to work like August 7th.
Oh, you do? Oh, wow, that early. Okay, so I'll say like in July, he should have you on. I'll tell him. Yeah, cool. All right, man, let's rock.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sonic Truth Podcast. I am Nathan Powell today. For those that don't know me, you can follow me on Twitter at NPowellFF. You can find my fiery Dynasty takes on the Dynasty Tradecast on RotoViz Radio, as well as a brand new podcast with Dan Sainio on the DLF feed, and that is the Dynasty Double Take, where Dan and I will yell at each other about every Dynasty topic known to man. And I am joined tonight by my good friend, Fantasy. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm loving life. Nathan Powell, we're back. We're back. Rotoballer Radio. We did a podcast for Rotoballer Radio many years ago, and now we are back. This feels good. This feels great.
You know, we're back, but there's no. I'm not sure we're really back. I mean, maybe next time I come on the show, I'll have to have a take pimple prepared so I can pop that.
You were popping take pimples. That was one of my favorite show illusions. Nathan Powell popping his take pimples on the show. And this is a live stream. We're going to do our first live stream. No editing, no sound effects. This is just Nathan and I kicking it on the Google live stream device because Nathan Powell's computer does not support Skype, does not support Zencastr, does not support all the platforms that I use to record a podcast and produce a podcast. This is just us free balling. We're free balling live on Monday night, and this will go up at some point during the week, I'm sure, but I'm excited. Nathan, I want to talk to you briefly about note-taking because I think this is a key for me, is documenting my thoughts. Because for many years, a thought would occur to me, and I just imagined that when it would become important, I would circle back to that thought and document it accordingly or implement whatever idea struck me. And then at some point in my life, I realized that these thoughts were leaving and not coming back. They were like evaporated vapor in the air, gone forever, like a dream. That's what happens to a lot of ideas that strike us during the day. They leave us like our dreams. It's difficult to remember our dreams, and it's difficult to remember the ideas that strike you throughout the day. So I got into the habit of taking notes. Some people write down their dreams once they wake up. I write down my thoughts and ideas as they strike me. And Google actually created an app called Google Keep. Google has so many apps, right? There's more Google apps than most of us can comprehend. Hundreds of apps by Google, hundreds. And they happen to have one that most people don't know about called Google Keep. The problem that Nathan Powell is that because his computer is so far out of date, it's so out of date that it stopped recognizing new updates. It doesn't even recognize the update that has arrived, so it just tells him that there are no updates to install. His computer has essentially shrugged his shoulders and just given up. He just said, you know what, Nathan, I give up. So Nathan has to go to the Genius Bar and get his computer updated so it can support things like Skype and things like Zencastr and literally every app that you would want to use on a computer. But I use this Google Keep because what it does is it syncs up in real time, just like Google Docs and Google Sheets, right? Syncs up all your notes at any time. So whether I have my phone next to me or I'm at my computer, I can just pull up the Google Keep app and write down my idea. Typically, the thoughts that are running through my head are fantasy football related. This player's overrated. This player's underrated. This player might exceed expectations this year, and why? I'm always writing it down. Sometimes I get out of the shower. I have a shower thought. I step out of the shower, dry my hands off, pull my phone out, put the note in the Google Keep, and then get back in the shower. Because I might have 3 or 4 thoughts in one shower. I have so many shower thoughts. It's incredible. It's my favorite place to generate new ideas in the shower. Have you ever heard of Google Keep, Nathan?
Prior to approximately minutes ago when you told me about it, no, I had never heard of Google Keep.
I'm wondering if the audio quality for the listeners is as bad as what I'm hearing. We're going to find out. We're going to all find out together how good Nathan Powell's audio actually is. I'm excited to find out. But my recommendation today, the Mansion Lifestyle tip, is take notes. Take notes. They will not be retained unless you write them down. I also need Nathan Powell's notes on his top 10 rookies. This is why we bring on Nathan Powell. I want his rankings. I want to know who Nathan Powell's drafting in Dynasty rookie drafts. So give it up, Nathan. Give us your top 10.
This is ridiculous. Come on. Network connection. Shit. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, we're back. So I turned off my PlayStation, which had the internet on. Maybe that was starting it. I don't know. But we'll start with my top 10 rookies. Here we go.
I think it is. I think you solved it.
Well, there we go. All right. So my top 10 rookies for this 2018 rookie class. We'll start off at 1, and everyone has the same one pretty much, and it's Saquon Barkley of the New York Giants. Follow that up where it's more of a conversation with Rashad Penny at 2, Geis at 3, Nick Chubb at 4, Sonny Michel at 5, DJ Moore at 6, Christian Kirk at 7, Calvin Ridley at 8, Ronald Jones at 8. Matt, hello?
Oh, you're there. Sorry, you cut out.
Where did I cut out? Jeez.
You said
never happened.
You said Ronald Jones at 9. Okay. Did you get to Ronald Jones?
I said, hold on, I'll finish up. Ronald Jones at 9, and then wrap up that top 10 with Royce Freeman of the Broncos at 10.
Great. So now, the question. Why Ronald Jones so late? Why don't you have Ronald Jones higher? The other Dynasty Leaguers we talk to always have Ronald Jones higher. Why no Ronald Jones? You're also a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan.
It's more of a scenario like going ahead of him. After it's a large tier in that first round, between 2, arguably up to like the 14 range. So if I have a pick in the early like 2 to 4 range, I'm certainly not spending it on Ronald Jones. I'd much rather trade back. And if Jones falls in that scenario, I'm fine with picking him, missing out.
So I can tell you that you get really choppy. And I don't know, because I'm not a YouTube Live expert or a Hangouts expert. I don't know how it's going to record. Does it record? Because right now on my screen, do you see me clearly with high resolution?
I see you.
You're very pixelated, and I'm not I can't really understand a lot of once you start talking, it starts to get degraded, and then I can't really make out what you're saying.
I can try and leaving and coming back. We'll see if that helps.
Well, yeah. Will that help? What do we do with the recording? Do we?
It might end up having to be split, but let me see. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be split.